That's probably the worst part about drinking is like even after just 3 tall, cool, delicious drafts, I make bad food decisions, and I'll hit I like my ice cream. I like my ice creams, and I like my beef jerkies and my meat sticks and chips. I like my bus.
Burger wouldn't go astray every now and
Right.
then. A little burger.
Yeah, a burger gets had. But
No, you
when
eat-
I'm not drinking, I don't really make that decision to do that. Yeah.
You eat more ice cream than anyone I've ever seen.
Thanks, dude.
Like
pretty
it's like an impressive amount of ice cream.
It's concerning. It's a concerning
Yeah.
amount of ice
The
cream.
worst food decision.
You should have a sponsorship from Ben and Jerry.
Hey, Ben and Jerry's. That's one more take.
The worst food decision I ever made drinking was I was completely hammered drunk once, and I had a slice of pizza and smushed it in the guy's face.
Wait, now the guy who was working at the pizza place?
He was working at a convenience store, sadly.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's
another
a
level.
bad food decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sad. I'm not assaulting people.
I did it on a dare too. It was just a horrifying. Oh, it was just a horrifying evening. Yeah. Yeah. I ended up in the drunk tank that night actually.
Oh, shit.
At the end of the night. It just progressed to a point where the cops just grabbed me because it was nonstop dares. Go in here and do that. I was like, okay, now go in here and do that. Now do this. And then eventually I just get a hand on my shoulder. You're coming with me. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That checks
Those ones
out.
where you don't even fight it.
Yeah.
I was waiting for this. If I'm honest with you.
Yeah,
The
then
fact that was done before everything was videotaped is also very impressive.
Oh yeah.
Like people are doing that now for content. You were doing it for joy, and that makes me happy.
Yeah. Oddly, the guy who arrested me that night and spun me around used to work at Sports Experts in the Highland Square Mall. So the first thing I said to the cop, he goes, "Boom, you're coming with me," and spins you around. I'm like, "You sold me Nikes."
I recognize you without the striped
is
referee
great.
shirt.
That's amazing.
Was that in Pictou County?
That was outside of a Sam's, you know, on
Yeah,
on
Sam's
Stellarton
Lounge.
Road, Sam's Lounge.
Yeah, I do.
And then, so then they take me to the Stellarton drunk tank.
Short drive.
Yeah, right across the street,
Yeah.
literally across the street. So he walks me over there. You know, they take your belt off and make you take your shoelaces out and the whole nine, stick me in a cell. And then I just hear boom, boom, boom on the door. Like, I'm like, what's going on? Boom, boom, boom. And it was a friend of mine, Dale, and I could just hear his voice like, then there's just like struggle. So apparently my friend Dale knocked on the door claiming to be my lawyer, saying he'd like to speak with his clients, and they took him to the Trenton jail.
He was
That
drunk
is
too. I
amazing.
Yeah, he was hammered too.
Oh God.
That's a friend.
Yeah,
That's a good friend right
It was
there.
a good.
is.
He according to him, he thought it would be really funny to spend the night in the drunk tank with me. So he was trying to get thrown in there, but they took him to the neighboring town's drunk tank, which spoiled all his plans.
So did you ever get into it with the River John boys?
So I was never a fighter, despite all these stories I'm telling already. I never was in fights.
Yeah.
Like I was just
Same.
very similar to like that comedian sort of thing where you just
Yeah, you can
get
shoot off your
funny.
way out of it.
You're good with your mouth, but you're good to get in things, but you can get out of things too.
Yeah,
make
yeah,
people
yeah.
laugh. Like I was like that more. Yeah. But-
Diffuse it a bit.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're lucky because those River John boys don't play.
Well, yeah, and the Pictou boys don't. Like
They don't play either.
a lot of Pictou guys were just Pictou is an interesting place to grow up because like I always say it was a great place to grow up because you just interacted with everybody. Like there was no real cliques or whatever in the school. You knew all the people and all the kids. But every now and then like you would something would go down where I remember there's this one classic story from Pictou growing up where there was this guy Bernie, and Bernie was this kid who lived down below Church Street, and there's this
Man.
other guy.
I just gotta say, I have a guy from Liverpool named Bernie, and I grew up on Church Street. So I'm like, am I putting this in his head right now? Sorry. Sorry.
It's like Inception.
Yeah, I was like, what's he saying right now?
As I'm talking, Brian's controlling my story.
Man, if he mentions a fucking shopping cart, I'm out of here.
Yeah, but like Pictou was weird because like there didn't have to necessarily be conflicts for there to be a fight. So Bernie, this kid, wants to prove how tough he is. This is a classic Pictou story.
yeah.
So Mark was known as this guy that was I shouldn't say last names. Mark was this
We'll
guy.
bleep it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Mark was this guy who was known as probably the tougher, one of the bigger kids in town. And he grew up on the west side of Pictou, which is where we were all from. We were all kind of friends, and Mark's a little older than me. But anyway, Mark gets a tap on the shoulder at the high school, and it's like, Bernie wants to fight you after school. And Mark's like, I got no problem with Bernie. What are you talking about? I got no issues with Bernie. It's like doesn't matter. Bernie wants to prove
He's
how
got to prove
tough he
himself.
is.
It's a rite of passage.
What's that have anything to do with it?
Oh my god.
So then Mark's like, fine. So Mark says, okay.
So that's what we're doing.
I respect it, Bernie.
So whispers, you know what it's like? Whispers go around the school.
Yeah.
It's like before social media, so I'm sure to the day it would have been like 3 o'clock, people would be text messaging each other. But it was more like just word of mouth gets around the school. So everyone's outside this school, and this is my brother's. This is a classic picture story. But it's more like my brother's high school people. I was in grade 9 at the time, or grade 8.
Gotcha.
But anyway, everyone's in the basketball courts, and Mark's just out there with his buddies, like, what's going on? Where is this guy? And then apparently you just hear some like wild Tarzan, like, like this, and everyone looks up, and on the top of the stairs by the basketball court, Bernie's there, rips off his shirt, takes 2 steps, jumps down over the entire staircase onto the basketball court, runs towards Mark. Mark apparently, before Bernie can reach Mark's got like longer arms, so he holds Bernie back by the neck and just starts feeding him punches. So Bernie's shirtless and just getting fed, just getting the shit rocked out of him like this, like, and he's really skinny too, right? So Mark's like ragdolling him and punching him, and then the gym teacher Terry Hilchey comes from behind and grabs Bernie by the torso and spins around, and Bernie knocks out the gym teacher.
Oh my god, that's from a movie. That's amazing.
But you know what? It did prove how tough he was.
You can take it and you can dish it out.
That's right.
God damn.
You never know what's gonna happen if you fuck with Bernie. Like